वेलकम टू आर्ट टीवी। आर्ट टीवी में सभी का स्वागत है। Today we have another brilliant artist who's based in Bangalore, Ganapati Hegde. Ganapati Hegde's visual language presents human life and nature, and this unique language of his makes me more curious, makes it more interesting for me to interact with him. So let's know his thought process, let's meet him, and let's know what he thinks and how he paints what he paints. Welcome, Ganpati Hegde, to
Hello,
our.
sir. Hello, Vasant Ravji. It is really pleasure to be here with you and talking about my art and my story behind it. So it is really good to have such kind of conversation. And somewhere, we as an artist, we like to share our story and our thought process. And
True,
this is
true.
such a very good platform which you have initiated. And definitely it will be really a good motivation, also a very good support system for artists. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Excellent. It's a pleasure to have you,
Yeah,
and
me too, actually. Me too.
definitely it's a pleasure to view your artworks as well.
Yeah.
Because in my couple of programs, whenever you have presented your artwork, in a couple of programs, whenever you have presented your artworks, so there were a lot of people, lot
Hmm.
of artists, lot of my friends who called up or who messaged me saying this was something unique.
Hmm. Hmm.
So that was very interesting.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thank you so much.
yeah, but before I begin that,
Hmm.
Ganpati, can you just brief us about your background
Yeah.
and your place or your how you this thing and how you evolved to this unique visual language?
Yeah. So basically, I am from Kumta. It is coastal Karnataka, so Uttar
True.
Kannada district.
Mm-hmm.
So where I born and brought up. From
Mm-hmm.
the beginning, I have been into art and creative. It's just like somewhere from my grandfather,
Mm-hmm.
maternal grandfather, who was into art, music, and so many sculpture also. So
Mm-hmm.
it is somewhere it came to me,
Mm-hmm.
like from the gene or whatever you say.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so difficult on those days, to convince my parents that I am interested in this. In fact,
Mm-hmm.
even myself, I didn't know, I don't know like what I am doing and what
Mm-hmm.
is my interest. So I keep doing, and whenever I go and do some work on the walls, or I keep on doing wherever is available. Even sometime what used to happen is like I used to draw on the floor as well. So then I used to get so scolded by my
Mm-hmm.
parents, why you are doing like this. So I used to spoil the walls and all.
Balls.
So walls, yeah. So this is was the initial thing, and
Mm-hmm.
later on I get to know so many art forms like Yakshagana. Basically, this is
Mm-hmm.
in our coastal Karnataka. It is one of the most entertainment stuff. Also, it has a language and costume, and plus it is a unique way of
Yes, it's
showcasing
a
our
ballet. Yeah.
Hindu mythology or Puranas and all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is how my childhood time, grown up. And
Mm-hmm.
later onwards, like in the eighth standard, I
Mm-hmm.
believe, yes, in the eighth standard, um, one of my uncle, he was a lecturer basically. He gave
Mm-hmm.
me a prospectus, which is a contest basically from Kanagawa University, Japan. So
Mm-hmm.
this is for a painting contest. Okay, so I said, okay, why can't you are interested in painting? You are drawing drawings everywhere. So
Mm-hmm.
this is good opportunity. Why can't you participate in this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I took it as a I was very excited, and then I said, okay, I'll take it up. And then my father also supported me. Okay, he gave some ideas. Okay, why
Mm-hmm.
can't you do this, that, and all? Your experience basically. uh, initially I never understood, like, even all these terminology in art. Basically, there are
Mm-hmm.
so many terminal, like, in nowadays you can see, so our experience or your thought process, everything we are telling. But on
Mm.
those days there was nothing. It is just we used to see only Ravi Verma painting wherever,
Yeah.
prints, or some calendar art. Even my grandfather, he used to collect calendars, and he has
Mm-hmm.
so many calendars, and he used to tie it upon his whole area. So
Mm-hmm.
my basically my grandfather was a priest, and he was
Okay.
a very good you know astrologer as well. So
Okay.
yeah, so this and the temple where he was, puja and all he used to do, and it
Mm-hmm.
was a mid of the forest. And
Okay.
these unique thing, I whenever I go there and have that experience, and
Mm-hmm.
which is most, thrilling and a very happy moment for us,
Mm-hmm.
basically, especially
Mm-hmm.
for me. Whenever in the vacation we used to go there. So
Mm.
then I thought, okay, my father told, so okay, for this, why can't you do your experience? You are going there, no? Every vacation you are going to your grandfather's house. So why can't you, bring certain experience from that place or something? Then I
Mm-hmm.
realized, okay, when I am going there, my scariest part was there is one big lake in the
Okay.
sense canal,
Okay.
okay, which you
Uh-huh.
used to cross. And
Uh-huh.
on those days, there was no bridge or nothing, and it
Correct.
was just a bamboo stick, a huge
Uh,
trunk. Okay, the
Correct.
bamboo trunk. They
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
used to tied up 4, 5, 6 or something like that. And
Yeah.
in especially in rainy season, the water used to touch in that
Correct.
level. That force of flood water used to come there.
Correct.
So it was so scary for us to cross that one single that
Canal.
canal.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the scariest part for me. So I told
Mm.
my father, like, this is what I really experience, and this is what every time is a big hurdle or a scariest part for me to go there and you know
Mm-hmm.
to the grandfather's. So this is how it happened. Then my father told, okay, if suppose if you fall from there, okay, then what will happen? You just think over it and drew something on based on that. Okay, then I
Mm.
started sketching, and then I realized, okay, if I fall from there, then I go somewhere and hold a branch, okay, which is from the other tree, and I can survive. So I drove as a schoolboy,
Mm.
wearing my uniform, and the whole sequence. I draw the
Mm-hmm.
whole sequence, like, in old. Now I realize these kind of things we can see in our Rajasthani or traditional paintings as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a hunter usually hunts a bear or something, and
Mm.
it goes wherever it goes, and he is following that, chasing that one, and he hunts that bear. So all this kind of a sequence. So I
Mm.
drew this, and luckily I got a silver medal in that painting
Excellent.
contest.
Excellent. Mm.
So this was such a, great motivation and encouragement for me. It's like, amazing. So on
Mm-hmm.
those days, getting such kind of award in, I think, in 80s, yeah. And I got a very, almost Olympic size silver medal with a certificate. It
Mm-hmm.
came from Japan, Kanagawa University, with seal, everything. And
Okay.
suddenly one fine day, I become a, artist, a child artist,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And it is really, amazing experience for me. And from that onwards, I realized, okay, I have this potential. Art is there in my blood, so somewhere I need to explore on that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but how the situation on those days, when you go to
Correct.
our native place, nobody encourages art. Okay, it is only a hobby. You keep it
Mm.
as a hobby whenever you know you do
You
it.
feel like doing
But
it, do it.
do it, yeah. but don't take it as a profession. This is not
Mm.
good.
True,
Kind
true,
of
true,
yeah, attitude.
true.
Or so fine. Over a time, I studied, and in fact, I don't know what I have to take and all. Everybody said, okay, you take science,
Mm-hmm.
you do engineering, or
Mm-hmm.
doctor or whatever, or you can become a banker or whatever. So you better take, so I did my PUC in science. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so but all these days I've been into art, and I'm keep on doing, and exhibit, not exhibition, like some contest wherever at native.
Mm-hmm.
So I used
Mm-hmm.
to go and participate, and every time I used to get first prize. So, but the thing is, when I completed my PUC, so it was difficult for me, like, what to take next. Either I
Mm-hmm.
have to go to BSc, because I was an average student, not like,
Correct.
very less also. Okay, average student. I have been into good in academics also. But
Mm.
mathematics was a very toughest thing for me. I couldn't,
It's a
my
horror.
mom
I
also.
remember that.
Yeah, for every artist, this is the very much
Yeah,
difficult
mathematics,
subject,
chemistry, physics, these are all like horror subjects.
horror subject. True, true. So then I, convinced my father. So I have to take, no, I don't want to do BSc or a diploma or anything like that.
Mm.
I will go for art college only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Then my father, anyway, from the beginning, he's always supported, and he told me, okay, fine. Then what you can do is I will explore on that. So then he found out that, okay, there is a school of art in Dharwad, which is
Mm-hmm.
very nearby to our place. So you can
Mm-hmm.
go and join that. In fact, before that also, I have been to Chitrakala Parishad, Bangalore, for
Mm-hmm.
one painting competition.
Mm-hmm.
But still, parents, they suggested, okay, fine, you, if you want to pursue art, you go
Mm-hmm.
and do that. Then I joined there. After 2 years, I realized that this is not the good place to, for my growth in art. So I have
Mm-hmm.
to go to, Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
So then, because they have a little, association with few our senior students also.
Mm-hmm.
They have been to Hadpad sir, Ken School
Mm-hmm.
of Art. So why
Mm-hmm.
can't you go and join them? So I this is what our principal at that time, Hiremat sir, in
Mm-hmm.
Balekai sir, yes, Balekai sir in Dharwad school. He told me, like, okay, you better go and join there. It is a good place for you, and you can explore more in and learn, you know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, much more different dimension to art and things like
And
that.
that is the way how you joined Ken school then.
Yes, yes. So I joined the Ken school, and the Ken school journey was, really good. In fact, for me, on those days, being from you know traditional background, it was very
Mm.
difficult to adapt to those kind of on those days it was Baroda style was going on in everywhere. So
Okay.
everybody, after their graduation diploma, they used to go to post graduation in Baroda.
Mm.
So this is what happening, and everybody used to, scrape, and some kind of, I felt a negativity, or kind of what you say, it is phobia, or whatever you
Mm.
say. It's the people have that mindset. No, everybody does the similar kind of work.
Correct.
There is no and in fact, Mani sir, I used to watch the way he used to do works, and his the speed, especially
Correct.
the speed, and the way he takes the color, and
Correct.
apply on the canvas. Everything
You
I
mean
used
you
to
mean to
watch.
say JMS Money?
Yes, GMS
Mm.
Mani. Mani sir, yes.
Yeah.
So, but somehow, I couldn't take up, because my way of thinking is bit different. I was very detail looking at, I was, in fact, very much into traditional painting, basically. I
Mm-hmm.
used to watch those things, and so he used to tell me, "Okay, come and help me," because on those days he also used to do this traditional painting,
Okay.
Tanjavur style. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's a part time he used to do, and his he, in fact, in the final year, we did a show. Okay, he
Mm-hmm.
gave the frames, everything for us, and it
Excellent.
was a wonderful journey. After the Ken school, yeah. So this is how my you know initial thing, in art,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Excellent.
And yeah, and after
Mm-hmm.
this, you know, I thought of going to Baroda, basically. But in
Mm-hmm.
the same time, I have another mind, like, I always think on, okay, if I go to Baroda also, this is what I have to learn, or I cannot come back to what I really like, or what I
Mm-hmm.
really want to do in art. Somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere this was, a juggling, a very, in my, insight, it used to
Mm-hmm.
happen, like, what to do for this.
Correct.
Okay, but in the same time, what I did, I also uh, joined as a part time in a ad agency, and then
Mm-hmm.
into multimedia,
Mm-hmm.
Kirloskar Multimedia, which is on those days very, a very hi-fi kind of, because Kirloskar has started this, and they recruited artists who are
Mm-hmm.
purely good in skill.
Okay.
So I joined there without knowing anything in computer or anything. I learned everything there only, all
Mm-hmm.
the design standard or whatever this,
Acha.
yeah,
The digital platform, everything.
digital platform. Yes,
Yeah.
digital
Yeah.
platform. So from then onwards, but I never left my, these things, art journey, or I used to go to every exhibitions and look at
Uh-huh.
the art and how their things are doing, and interact with a few artists, whom I
Yeah. Yeah.
know on
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
days,
Yeah.
senior students. They used to come from Baroda and all. So uh, then, after joining there also, I was not satisfied for myself,
Mm-hmm.
because okay, somewhere some survival, some earning is coming, and I am. Then again, I applied for Baroda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I again applied for Baroda, and I went there. Okay, and there, it was, somehow I didn't adjust with those culture. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
the way they, the working, something like that.
With that thought
I
process, with that school of thought, basically, that
Yes,
style, that
that
culture
style.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
The work culture.
almost a month or 2 months, I stayed there in
Mm.
one of my roommate in a hostel, but
Mm.
I came back. I couldn't do that because somehow it didn't adjust to my way of thinking, or
You simply
uh,
couldn't connect.
couldn't connect. Yeah. So then I came back, and then I realized, okay, again I joined, and then I started working slowly, and
Mm-hmm.
then I did a show as well on,
Mm-hmm.
in Manipal Center. That was my first show.
Mm-hmm.
There was one corner building. It
Mm-hmm.
is exclusively a sponsor from ING Vaishya. They, on those days, they used to give this as a,
Mm-hmm.
space for art exhibitions,
Okay.
and the owner was Raj Bageria, who was heading those things, and
Mm-hmm.
he's part of that. And
Mm-hmm.
then I did a show there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then slowly the art journey
Slowly,
started.
and then your life started from where you are now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is how
But
it happened. Huh.
the most interesting part, what I want to know, Ganpati, is
Hmm.
the the visual language that you chose
Hmm.
with leaves and fruits and flowers and
Correct,
everything. How
correct.
did you arrive to that? Such an
Yeah.
interesting concept.
Yes, thank you so much. This is what I have to tell, and this is the right question you have asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll come to that. So now this is what happened. And after two shows, the show was about, the one show was about creator and me. It was all about Ganesha theme based works which
Mhm.
I did.
Mm.
and and
Did
it
you
is a
do
bit,
that in the same style or some other style?
no, some other style. And
Ah,
it's basically, I took different you know uh, my thought process from Upanishads, basically. Each and
okay.
every sentence and the way they have written, and somewhere inspired from a mandala, basically, which you used
Uh-huh.
to in a priest, and they put that on the kalash and all this.
Correct.
So based on that form, very bit abstract and figurative mix kind of work, which
Mm.
I did and showcased. It was, in fact, it was a very successful show. In fact, on those days
Mm.
also, in fact, all my marriage money,
Mm.
if you tell, all
Yeah,
came from that only. Actually,
that's true.
yeah. In fact, I came to Bangalore with just one small suit, with nothing was there,
Nothing else.
and
Everything you made.
nothing. Yeah. So this is how the journey started, and then at that time, what happened? Um So this is all the experience basically. And at that time, Martha, she is a very good curator, and she used to write for a few galleries like Sumuka and
Mm-hmm.
Indian art scenario. She was one
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
best curator,
Mm-hmm.
and very senior curator, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
She wrote about me saying that it is not there is no growth in if you do such kind of what people demands. If you go behind people demands,
Yeah.
so this will not be good for an artist. So something like
Mm-hmm.
that, bit
Mm-hmm.
judgmental way.
Critic.
Critic, yeah,
Judge.
critic,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, yeah.
Criticizing and
Yes,
judgmental. Yeah.
judgmental. She wrote
Mm-hmm.
like that, and it gave me certain thinking in behind my. I thought of, okay, this is then what will be the next. Okay, so this may be my first solo show. Okay, but still, how to take up next? So then slowly I realized that, okay, um, I didn't do any show almost 3 to 4 years. I
Mm-hmm.
just kept quiet, and then started thinking, exploring what to do next, what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to do something different. So I go back, and then to my native place, and again roam around, and came used to you know draw and something. So then
Mm-hmm.
one fine day, there was um, one chameleon which is you know running on the inside the tree, like here
Mm.
there, and it's all
Correct.
roaming there. And
Mm.
then I just started drawing that, scribbling those chameleon, and then that lizard or something like that, and bringing that leaves, and
Mm.
used to watch the top part of the tree always, what is how the things are happening, what are the activities
Mm.
within the life of
Correct.
tree, like tree life.
Correct.
So this is how. And then I drew and painted as well, one chameleon with a shawl, a
Mm-hmm.
garland kind of thing, to honor a particular creature which is innocent and completely neglected, okay,
Okay.
in our environment. So
Uh-huh.
within that habitat, so this is the one particular painting I created in
Mm.
all these 4 years, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 to 4 years. So this, and then another one with a bird, flying bird, and
Mm-hmm.
one moth, which is a dual character kind of, because the moth has a very big wings, which has eye, and this
Correct.
eyes, either it is to fear or something, and then it's camouflage, so it is.
Mm.
So this kind of thing always been a very interesting factor, so which I used to watch and see how the transformation of a butterfly, how it happens,
Mm-hmm.
and how we can connect these things to in our day to day life, because in
Mm-hmm.
our life also, today we are like this, and after a week our thought process will change, what
Correct.
we think, and this will slowly, we will be improved ourselves.
Correct.
So
You will evolve from that. Yeah.
evolved from there. So this is how the journey started basically. And
Mm-hmm.
then I did all these three painting. I uh, showed this. I thought of doing a show in Gallery
Mm-hmm.
G, which is very nearby, and very very supportive. Ma'am was very supportive, and she told, "Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
can do the show." In the
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, what happened? One of my friend told that, "Okay, why can't you participate for this Lalit Kala Academy? Kendra Lalit Kala Academy is having this national, award thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why can't you participate for that?" So in the same way, I share that image there as well. So there I got shortlisted and I got a national award for
Okay.
one of my that chameleon painting, which is wearing a shawl. And that
Mm-hmm.
also I gave the caption "Life in Nature" only on those
Mm-hmm.
days. So life in nature, why? Because for me it is one way, it's a nature and that creature, and in other way, in our nature also there are so many things which we have to connect. So this dual thought always started juggling in within my back end of my mind. So I
Correct.
started thinking on and exploring on this stuff, and started like one by one after the other, the took place. So Life in Nature was my first set of series, and I did two
So this is
shows.
this
Yeah.
is the way how you started this visual language, where you started
Yes.
with leaves and this thing and
Yes.
all.
Yes. And this is how it got started. And then after that, slowly after
Mm-hmm.
5 years, 4 to 5 years down the line, I realized, okay, being from a ritualistic and spiritual background, basically from my parents' side or
Correct.
my grandfather's side, all are, uh, you know, our family god is Ganesha. And then this mythology, which, somewhere it created a very interesting subject.
The Pauranic, you mean to say?
Pauranika, or yeah, or this mythology thing. And then I realized, okay, how can I connect my nature into this particular subject?
Mm-hmm.
So again, it is a challenge. Again, there was a conflict where, because for me, ultimately, I want to just improvise myself, how
Correct.
to bring these things in my own way. Then I realize, okay, so this banana leaf where we are eating every
Mm-hmm.
day in a buffet or in our ritual ceremony or wherever you go. So this itself, why can't be a belly? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
our tummy. So this is how the exploration started. Everything is a very interpretative or correlate with some other
Yeah.
elements.
Yeah.
So then this hibiscus basically, which usually grows in our village side backyard, no
Correct.
maintenance, nothing, just like that it grows in
Yeah.
the compound wall and all.
Correct.
So I took this because this is upside down. It is bit different than other hibiscus, which is
Correct.
a unique, and the way the pattern or the shape of this particular hibiscus has the folds, many folds, many
Correct.
cuts, and which started exploring on that, and then I started drawing on those things, and which slowly it evolved into a face or a blooming flower, which
Mm-hmm.
can be relate to Ganesha face or something. So this is how all this started, and the fruits, vegetables, whatever we day
Uh-huh.
to day, what I see and what
Mm-hmm.
I eat, that only I am painting. So this is a very in fact you know my life is my work, that's all we can say.
That.
And what we see, what we eat, or what we offer to God, which
Mm-hmm.
itself is my subject. So, yeah.
Like the two things, very prominent things in your painting reflects that you are from Karnataka, no, North
Huh.
Canara, that is Kumta. One
Yes.
is that the bananas there.
Correct.
The
Correct.
shape of that banana you will find only in those temples there only.
Yes.
Second one
Yes.
is the kaju tree leaves.
Huh, huh. Correct,
The kaju
correct.
tree, I
Yes,
think in
yes,
Kannada it's
yeah.
called as
That is
Nirmala.
bell fruit. Bell fruit we say. Cashew.
Cashew, yeah.
Cashew,
So
yes.
the leaves there in blue and this thing. So this is another one because in our you can see the belt is in like you
Correct.
come on
Yes.
from
Coastal,
Sirsi
coastal
onwards.
side. Correct.
From Sirsi onwards
Sirsi
down you come
onwards.
in
Yes.
Karnataka,
Yeah. Western Ghats and all. Yeah.
Western Ghats, and a little bit till this Malnad also you come. You
Yes.
find all these cashew. This is cashew belt like.
True. True. True.
Right? So
Yeah.
those leaves,
Absolutely right. Yeah.
because
Yes.
all those leaves, all those things, I can relate because it's in that entire belt which
Hmm.
goes,
Yes.
and such a
Yeah.
beautiful natural component you have composed in your paintings, and you give that the most unique part I find is the synchronization, the
Hmm.
combination of nature,
Yeah.
the
Right.
cosmic energy, this thing,
Correct.
and
Correct.
all the fruits and the natural elements or the elements of the nature which we as human beings we use in a day to day life.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
That
think you
is
must have enjoyed composing it color wise also, because nature is
true.
the best palette. There is no
Yes.
other.
There is no other. And each and every day, I keep enjoying what I do, and it is
Hmm.
like one after the other, one after the other. Every time I get different kind of concept or a different kind of um elements, basically. For
Hmm.
example, I took the whole the stack of the banana, whole thing, and I
Hmm.
used that as a Hanuman in one of my paintings. So
Ah, okay.
yeah, so because the monkeys they like bananas, and this is other interpretation to that. So like that, the journey was really excellent. And in fact, I have been into this design side as well. So I
Hmm.
worked as a designer in few companies, okay, corporate companies, because that also from that design color palette or the way they apply the effects, basically those
Hmm.
things, maybe I think that is, you can see it in my painting as well.
Hmm.
So
So
um,
the digital aspect also has helped you to reflect your theme or concept on the canvas as well.
true, sir, true,
Yeah.
because this on those days there was only one software we used to work, like one Animator Pro, which is for animation, and
Mhm.
Photoshop for background design, all those stuff.
Correct. Correct.
And there you can see so many filters or so many things are there. But I personally feeling my whole the love for painting is like, I just think whatever the design or whatever, again it comes to my art or this thing only, so painting side. So
Mhm.
this kind of the dual ideology or
Mhm.
the thought process, this is happening now, so
Okay,
in my
okay,
art.
okay, okay. Yeah. So your digital helps you in your paintings, and your paintings help you in your digital. I think they are supportive and
Yeah,
complementary to each other.
supportive, but when I come to painting, even now also, I don't use any digital thing or anything like that. It is purely drawing, and
True, true, true.
it's a pure my
Yeah, yeah. It's a piece of art. It's a piece of
piece of
what
art.
it's a handmade,
Yeah. Yes.
drawn,
Drawn.
painted.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And so, and again, I always, look at our Indian paintings, basically all this folk art, or you can say this Tanjau painting or the South.
Hmm.
So everywhere you can see the outlines or the color,
Correct.
the filling methodology. If
Hmm.
you see behind our, in any, like lorries, or how they write on behind that,
Correct.
okay, in enamel paint they used. So all these things inspired me, and which somewhere other way it connects to my art. That's all.
Excellent, excellent. One thing I should tell you, Hegde, that is, you are one of the most creative contemporary artists today.
No, sir. It's. I am just a practicing artist. Actually speaking,
True.
I am. In fact, for me, I'm. I don't have anything in my. Only thing is, I have to be a good artist. That's all. Because
See,
even in my
no, the
corporate at
reason
that
why I'm
time.
telling, no, the
Huh.
reason why I'm telling is that because I've seen many other artists, brilliant artists also, who take contemporary subjects, but your subject is unique because you present it in such a modern way, yet you are very much tied up very much to your roots and to the nature.
Yes.
So the concept or the idea is very traditional, and but the approach and the composition is very modern, very so this you are touching these two ends. I think that is the unique aspect of your painting. And
Thank you so
yeah,
much, and thank you for understanding. Uh, my ideas and my visual.
it's always that I always say that because see, for example, it's I always appreciate traditional thought process because traditional is something which is always creative. I am only
Yes.
my worry or my objection is with the conservative mind. The
Mm-hmm.
conserved mind is totally different. Traditional mind is always open. It's very
Open.
creative. It's
Yes.
evolving.
Evolve.
And that
True.
is why our Indian culture, Indian spiritual, that's very traditional. That's very creative. It's open. It's only
Correct.
the troublemakers are this conservative mind or this conserved mindset.
Yes.
But
So
anyway, that's a totally another thought process.
correct.
I still have many things to discuss with you, Hegde. But
Yes.
I think since this time slot is quite small for this,
Yes.
maybe I will invite you for other platforms, other discussions wherein we
Sure.
have art, nature, and life concept
Yeah.
about it. So,
Sure. Sure.
it was very nice talking to you, Hegde, and
Me
presenting
too,
your
actually.
and I'm sure you guys will enjoy this, and
Yeah.
you really have enjoyed
Yeah. Me
Hegde's
too, actually. It's.
listening to Hegde's thought process. So thank you very much, Hegde, for being a part of this Art TV program,
Thank you.
and
Thank you so much,
it's
sir.
a great pleasure to have you
Yeah.
on this.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So do like, comment, and share this video with this, and subscribe Art TV. Thank you very much, guys.